We outside. Nolan skating.
Yeah, we out here.
Oh.
Yes, sir, my guy.
What's the word?
Chilling. How are you?
Man, good. Happy
Welcome to New York. Yeah.
I'm fucking here. Chris Parker STL is Chris Parker NYC for 6 days.
Fuck yeah.
I'm here with Nolan from Brooklyn Botanical Buds, POW Skating, and many more, apparently. This man is just a fucking jack of all trades.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Introduce yourself. Explain like a little bit of like summarize your backstory. You know what I mean? How'd you get here? How'd you get into the cannabis? How skating cannabis? How that, you know what I mean? Just yeah.
Originally born in Colorado. You know, I was into soccer as a kid. Once I moved out to Florida, kind of the same thing. Kept playing soccer in like middle school, high school. And that's kind of where I was introduced to like skateboarding and people that enjoyed cannabis as well. So that's kind of like where that started as far as smoking. And then once I made my way to New York, which is pretty much home now, it's just always been about like skateboarding and cannabis and good music and the culture, you know what I'm saying?
Did you always want to be a skateboarder? Or when did your love for skateboarding start?
I didn't start skateboarding until later in life. Like a lot of people start kind of young, you know, get into it. I didn't get into it till I was about like 14 or 15.
Oh, that is low-key a late start.
Yeah, it was late. It was more, like I said, because of soccer, and like the kids that were playing soccer in my school, they were skating too, so it kind of got me into it. Yeah, once I was introduced to this kid, Billy Rohan, he's like who really like brought me to New York. I had, you know, some friends that always said like, if you come to New York, I got you, you know, I'll hold you down, and they did just that.
This is one of the meccas of skateboarding, isn't it?
It is. It always has been, like New York and California. So,
yeah. You ever went out there to skate?
Yeah, I went out to LA for a little bit. I also lived north of San Francisco in the woods, and that's kind of where I got introduced to growing. From a dude that was from Queens out here originally. But yeah, he took me in under his wing, taught me how to like grow, and they had a skate park out there, so I kind of rode my skateboard, you know, on the side and rode some four-wheelers here and there. But yeah, it was fucking sick.
That's one place I still haven't been is like Northern California. On the weed tip, I've been there. My family from Cali, so I've been there on that tip, you know what I mean? Like the Emerald Triangle type shit. I've heard some wild stories from out there.
Yeah,
What's this we smoking on?
This is some citrus frost that me and my buddy grew. Originally a seed from California. It was a bag seed that we grew out, and we named it citrus frost for its citrus like terpene taste and the frosty profile it was given. That's like technically me and my homies bag seed creation. So we've been like playing with it, keeping its genetics around. Like we've been like trying to cross it with other strains and just kind of play with it and see what it's like and learn about it.
It's like citrusy, but it's like still really gassy too, isn't it?
Thank you.
Were you here in New York with all the haze days and stuff like that?
So I was actually introduced to haze skating up in the Bronx. Yeah, years back. I would say probably like 2012 was the first time I smoked haze. So I was a late bloomer in that sense. New York was always been the mecca of like the haze, like up in the heights. So I was definitely introduced a while back.
You got to smoke some of the like more classic East Coast strains.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I don't even know what it was, because it was like a 20 bag of some haze you got in the hood, you know what I'm saying? So I had no idea what it even was.
That's what I was about to ask too, because that's what I be thinking about a lot of the strains I was getting told. I'm like, I really have no way of verifying this, because you don't, like now it's easy to find the growers and you be like, oh, okay, this is really what it is.
Right.
But other than that, it was hard back then. You could have been getting sold whatever, being told whatever.
Yeah, the main dudes that come to mind out here when I think of like haze is like White Boy Kev and like Joe from Piff Coast, you know what I'm saying? Those are the two dudes I kind of follow on the haze tip, and like Ed Farms and all those dudes.
Someone wrote Nissan Versa on here. That's fucking hilarious. That's what I rented for my last road trip.
Oh, where's
Bro,
Nissan?
Worst decision of my fucking life.
That's funny.
Never go with the cheapest car if you're getting a rental, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Shit was not comfortable.
I like to get SUVs when I rent cars, because higher off the ground, like just more space.
Oh yeah, so you got a skateboard company too. So tell them about the collab once you get the grip tape on there and everything. This man's so cold with it, yo. When I'm telling you, he a skateboarder and he do the weed growing shit. This man straight collab with other people and put like boards, bro. Like he gonna tell you more. He gonna tell you more.
So this is the latest collab we did with Kaleidoscope Collective. You can find them at Kaleidoscope__collective, I believe. It's this dude, Dave. He's from Long Island, super cool dude, and his team. They do really good work, and they wanted to do a skateboard, so we brought it together, and I love their graphic. I don't know if you can see that from here, but it's fucking, you know, the kaleidoscope, dude, looking through the scope.
It's clean, bro. That shit clean as fuck.
I'm gonna set up this board and try to get some clips in for you.
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, stoned as shit.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck already. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, the first day I could not find, I don't know. I think it was just too much in one day, bro. I had to kind of settle in and just chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there like, damn, I ain't smoked or ate since I left St. Louis.
Oh,
but
shit.
that was at like 8 o'clock at night. So then I'm like, I gotta go explore where I'm at now.
Yeah, late night exploring in the hood, uptown.
Yeah, bro. It was just the accent, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm so used to the accent where I'm from that hearing, I've only seen like the fucking, I don't know how to explain it. It was lit.
So how long you in town for?
Till Monday, bro.
Okay.
This is the main objective though. That's why I'm excited that we getting this done this early too. I didn't know if it was gonna be some people I go out of town to see them and it's like once I get there, it's like another 2 days to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, meet up. And,
yeah.
Nah, I'm a man of my word. I'm trying to get it in with you. You know, you made a trip out here, so I like to help out my friends as much as I can, you know?
Man, yeah. I still don't know how I came across your page, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to figure out if it was Deja's page or yours first.
It might have been Deja's page, because, yeah, when we were working together over at Alti, she was doing a lot of interviews over there, and then when we teamed up over at Manila Joe's, she started doing, you know, some events and interviews over there as well.
New York cannabis scene seems wild.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll say too when I was looking online, bro. It seemed like y'all, it's just a plethora of events and different type of like y'all have integrated cannabis into daily life, like
Yeah.
a lot better than I feel like most states have.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Mecca, you know?
The Mecca of it all.
Of it all.
New York City.
Skateboarding, weed.
When did you, because you've been growing on and off, you said your whole life, right? Not whole life.
Well, no, I've been around like growers and like, yeah, cannabis,
so
like
when did you establish
activists.
Brooklyn Botanical Buds?
I didn't start that until like 4 years ago. Cannabis legalized out here. So like we were kind of able to be on Instagram more and like promote that like we can grow and you know, it is legal.
So you're licensed as far as like,
yeah, I'm licensed. I can grow 12 plants.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But like anybody in New York can grow up to 6 plants, 3 mature, 3 immature.
Okay.
So that's like the thing, but I think you can have up to like 3 pounds at your house. It's kind of wild.
St. Louis,
don't quote me on that, but I think, I'm not positive.
That's the big issue with legalization to me, is there is no rollout of information along with the rollout of, hey, we legalized weed, yo.
Right.
Like I know a lot of people who think like they could just fucking open up a shop, like you said, and just start serving. That's one thing I want to ask you about too. How was it when it first, was it as insane as everyone says when they first legalized?
Yes,
I heard it was just lemonade stands with weed.
Yeah. You could go to Washington Square Park and literally the whole park was surrounded with tables, just people with like plants and their flour and everything on the table. It was wild.
Those days are over?
Yeah, pretty much. So.
Because I heard they started cracking down now.
Yep, I definitely posted up my table a couple times on the street and did some drops and shit. It was pretty fun.
Awesome. Just trying to make it out here during that time, bro. That's when I wanted to come out here because I'm like, yo, what I hear is going on out here is just insane.
Yeah.
Like that's all I heard was like, bro, everyone got lemonade stands and they just trapping outside.
Well, I'm just grateful that we can smoke in public and be cool. I mean, technically, I'm not supposed to be smoking in this park right now, but you can smoke cannabis anywhere you can smoke cigarettes legally.
Really?
Yeah, so like we're the only state that does that.
I was about to say, we can't do that. They say we have to consume in our property, I think.
Yep.
But then most properties, if you rent, won't let you consume.
Right.
So it's like this weird fucking thing.
Yep.
But the police don't bother us about smoking. They haven't bothered us about smoking in a long time.
That's cool.
I've been, even before legalization, I got pulled over smoking a blunt and the cop just told me to put it out.
Right.
But I was comfortable enough to forget I was smoking a blunt in front of a cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how were the police out here? But isn't this one of the only states where the first responders can smoke as well? Or apply for medical card?
That I'm not positive.
We just passed in St. Louis to where first responders can get medical cards, but I think they were saying New York's the only other place where they can do that.
Huh.
So technically y'all police can smoke. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
Don't quote me on that.
That's
I'll
wild.
do research afterhand. But yeah,
I know a lot of people were smoking in front of the precincts because they just could do it. A lot of fucking police were like not cool about that, but
Yeah.
it was funny.
Yeah, y'all police force insane out here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. In St. Louis, like you be walking a good hour before you see a cop.
Really?
Yeah, like here, I'm like, damn, every corner, it's like 6 of them, bro.
That's funny.
It's insane. So would you say New York's gotten a lot safer over the past 20 years since you've been here?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because growing up hearing about New York, it was always like told to me from like, I feel like a 90s movie perspective. You know what I mean? And then every time I've been out here, I'm just like, this don't feel like what y'all portrayed it to be.
Right.
Like, bro, honestly, I feel like New York citizens, or New Yorkers, what you call them, are probably some of the coolest people in America.
I agree with that.
Like, everyone outside of New York says that y'all are assholes.
Right.
But I don't think y'all assholes, bro.
We just busy.
Busy and amped up. It feel like everybody just amped up out here.
Yeah, everyone's just on the move, you know? So it's like, you know, you're trying to talk to somebody in the street, they might not want to talk to you because they're in a rush to get somewhere.
So how long the POW skateboard's been established?
I've been doing that like 14, 15 years now.
Okay, so POW been around way before you got officially into the weed stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So how does it feel being able to really bridge, like bring your old company into the new one?
It's cool. I like it. That's what you know, it's about bringing your lifestyles together. You know, a lot of like cannabis growers are skaters. You know, and same with like snowboarders and everything. Like
BMXers, bro.
BMXers, everything.
I say it like this: cannabis ties into every subculture in America.
It really does.
You know what I mean? Whether it's fucking hip hop or skateboarding or it's always cannabis there.
That is a fact.
So what you think about flying on a plane with cannabis?
I fly everywhere with cannabis. I really like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like...
So am I just a bitch for being scared to do it?
I don't want to call you a bitch, but I say you scared.
Bro, I just got off the phone with someone. He said he don't travel with less than half a pee.
Bro, like, I take 3 ounces usually, like... Because I like to smoke, you know? And you don't never know where you're going if you're going to be able to find something.
So they really don't be tripping off it at the airport no more?
I used to like hide it, but then I started being like, once I became like licensed, I was like, yo, I'll just fly with it like in the open. Then if they at least ask me, I can be honest, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to feel like crazy. So that's what I started doing. I've never been pulled over or anything in the airport. I just put it right in my backpack in the Ziploc bag, you know, no Mylars, nothing like.
You go through the scanner and they just be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, honest to God.
One day I'm gonna stop being a bitch and I'm gonna travel with some weed.
Try it. I wouldn't go like abroad, like outside the country.
Fuck no. I saw the Brittany Griner shit. I'm cool.
You know, but state to state, I'm not worried.
Even I went on the TSA website before I came here. It said on the website, we are not looking for marijuana.
Yeah.
But if you're breaking any laws, we have to report it to the authorities. So that second sentence is what got me. You feel me?
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking hide it right and do a good job, they're not gonna fucking get to it. They're not gonna smell it.
I'm too scared, bro. I can't do it. I'm gonna travel back with a disty pen. We'll see.
Oh, that's easy. I put that right with my cell phone in the bucket. Yeah, my hardware is bent.
Bent?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you bend hardware?
Taking drops, big gaps and stuff.
That's another thing I'll say, bro. When I see your like recent skating clips, I did not think you would still go be as active. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you really be killing shit still.
Yeah, my knee's all fucked up. I have surgery next Friday. So, you know, that's part of the game. I've already had 2 left knee surgeries.
So you're a pro skateboarder.
I mean, I don't consider myself pro. I consider myself POW. Because that's my skateboard company, POW. And I put my name on a board after all these years of like, you know, riding for different companies and not really like ever going anywhere with it. Everyone's asking, when are you turning pro? When are you turning pro? So it's just kind of like, I'm not pro, I'm POW. I own my skate brand. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, who's to say I'm like pro? Who's to say anyone's pro? You know what I mean?
Well,
a company.
What I'm saying. Well, you got you skating for a company. It's your own company.
What is pro? What is pro?
You do it for a living.
I definitely don't do it for a living, but I do it for the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I feel when I think professional, like I think of like bro, what you got going on. If you got your own skateboard company, you can't tell me you're not professional. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, see, if that's the way you look at it, that's a good way.
I guess it's probably different within the skate
But, you know, there could be people out there that don't know what they're doing. They could just start a brand because they think they can, you know?
Yeah.
They haven't even been a true skateboarder doing this their whole life. I bleed this shit.
It's another thing about you skaters, bro. The pain tolerance is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And the risk, bro. As I got older, I started thinking more about risk. That's why I don't BMX anymore.
Yeah, because a lot of us can't afford the insurance and shit, you know?
I don't know, bro. I just developed this sense sense of danger as I got older.
Right.
And I feel like y'all just, like, maybe the sense of danger was coming, but y'all just said, fuck that sense of danger, I'm still finna do it. But is it harder skateboarding older than when you were younger? Like, as far as the mental aspect of it.
Yeah,
do you think through shit more and get nervous more?
Of course, because it's like getting hurt. We got families to feed, you know, we can't be out of commission, but at the same time, you can't give up on something you love, like,
okay,
you know?
yeah. And does the higher risk bring higher reward? Like, does it feel better as you're older landing tricks? Like,
oh, hell yeah, to me. I mean, it always felt great, you know what I mean? But I think getting older when you're like, holy shit, I can still do this, like how I did it when I was younger. Like,
and because most people your age, I feel like, are stuck in more of the 9 to 5, like go to work, come home. And by the time you hit like 40 something, you know what I mean? That's where most people go crazy at that.
Right.
So do you feel like it allow you to kind of like, do you feel like you've been able to maintain your youth sticking with skateboarding?
Oh, facts. Hell yeah. I still feel 21.
That's dope. That's dope.
But my body feels 80.
Yeah, I feel. Because I'm about to turn 30, bro, and I just thought my mind would be in a way different place at 30 than where it is here. And I'm just like, bro, like, I feel like I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have 30-year-old friends that are like, they feel like their shit over with. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. No, I got kids, so I want to be able to teach them and, you know, show them that, you know, it's not about, like, getting old. It's about just, like, doing you and having fun and creating your vision, you know?
And you've definitely, bro, your vision has clearly came to life.
I appreciate it. We almost done here. One more.
You fighting with this hard work.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. And I'm high as shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fried right now.
Couple of dabs before we left the crib, and then
I ain't even take a full dab, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. My tolerance got like a mini reset over that day, bro. It was wild. I was hitting this Disney pen, and then I just like, I'm walking hitting this Disney pen and fucking where I'm at, and I see this pizza place, and that's when I knew I was way too high to be smoking. Like, it was weird, bro. I was just like, oh yeah, munchies.
that's 40.
The board.
The board, baby. We put a sticker on this shit.
So what is the Kaleidoscope Collective? Is that like an actual collective of growers, or?
It's a team in Long Island. Yeah, they do great work. Dude's name is Dave, and yeah, that's the homie. I was hyped to do this collab. Gotta represent.
Bro, that shit look crazy too.
Right?
It's a wild design. So
I loved kaleidoscopes as a kid too. Like, I still love them shits.
So you made the design?
No, that's his team that designed that, and I had a buddy that laid out the graphics. Shout out to Greg Simmons. He's a sick artist and sick skateboarder as well.
You're gonna have to send me his page.
Yeah, for sure.
Fresh board.
Let's get some tricks. Shit.
Yeah. Let's do it. I haven't filmed skaters in like a year, bro.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, this is great. Oh, he already outside.
We outside, this CHRISPARKERSTL.